Good afternoon. I realized something when I was getting ready to talk to you. Most of you are quite a bit younger than I am. So I thought the best thing to talk to you guys about is the fact that you can never really learn how to be a parent until you're doing it already. Sure, you can read about it, you can game out scenarios and try to prepare the best you can for everything that's going to come at you once you become a parent. But I have learned that there's two things I can pass on. You need a sense of humor and a sense of discipline. And I'm going to tell you a story about how both of those came into collision with one another in my life. Well, my children were very young. I was running a business from home. So I had a home office, and I'd leave the door open so I could hear the kids. You know what they say, silence is golden unless you're talking about toddlers or puppies. So I'm sitting in the office. The girls were, I think, playing in the living room. I don't remember anymore. My youngest daughter was about 2. And all of a sudden, I don't hear anything. So I know that it's time to just move a little bit out of my chair. I look around the corner of the doorway, and I can see into the kitchen. And the refrigerator door is standing wide open, which isn't a good sign in itself. And I poke my head around the corner, and my 2-year-old is sitting on the floor with a carton of eggs and a bowl. And she has been breaking eggs onto the floor. There's none in the bowl. So she's got eggshells and eggs, and she looks up at me and her eyes are like saucers. She knows she's in trouble. So she jumps up to her feet. And you know the cartoons where you see the legs going in a blur because they're just not making traction? She did that. She tried to run for her room, and for a long moment, all she was doing was slipping on the eggs. So my daughter learned 2 lessons that day. First of all, she learned that breaking eggs would get her in trouble. And secondly, she learned that eggs are slippery. I also learned something that day. We created a new house rule because she made a break for her room, and I didn't chase after her because I was laughing so hard I had to lean on the refrigerator so I didn't fall down in the eggs. So the house rule became that if you can make a parent bust up laughing to the point where they just can't do anything, you can get away with whatever it was. But you can't try to do that because most of the time if you try, it's not going to work. And as parents, we also learned that the discipline is good and the sense of humor dissipates the anger. So you let it go, and all that's left is lessons learned. Thank you very much.